Well,
Speak up. Say it with your chest, like a
he was
man.
saying, mine's on.
Everything's on.
You
It's
look
always
like
been on.
you look like one of those things when you put wood in the water for too long.
One of those things.
Yeah, like when something's
you
in
put-
water for too long.
Waterlogged.
Yeah, like bloated.
Okay.
It's so bad.
Is that it? Is there anything else? Anything better that you can think of? Because that's a slow start.
I think being black. I think being
Okay.
black is bad.
In what ways?
In like the typical criminal. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Just checking.
Yeah.
Did your president pass away?
So
Yeah, loser. You're out. You're like a chicken with his head cut off.
that's why you voted for Biden.
And then you'd sell it for 95 cents per pound in your shitty bazaar.
You're the only racist black guy I know.
Well, then you don't know many.
You're saying blacks hate blacks?
What? I'm being racist towards you. What's
Oh.
the difference?
No, I'm saying you hate your own kind.
Bro, there's a Indian comic that I... Yuck! There's a there's an Indian comic in a local scene. And he's not from America.
Mm-hmm.
So it's funny seeing him interact in certain ways because he doesn't the plight of racial tension is not his.
Ah, okay.
So it's almost like observing how things work.
What would his plight be?
Soap. And so
So I knew that was the answer, and I put it out there into
bada
the
bing,
universe.
bada boom.
And
He
he
throws
knew
it
the
up
answer.
and I dunked it.
Yes, sir. All right, continue.
And so we were all talking at the comedy club the other night, and there's this other guy that just moved. This black guy just moved back to Seattle. He hadn't done Seattle stand up when he was living here, so he just moved back to like audition for one of the showcases at the comedy club and stuff.
Okay.
So we're all hanging out, and the Indian guy goes to the black guy. He's like, "Yeah, you'll do good here because there's not enough people like you, so like you'll get good opportunities." And black guy's like, "What?" And then I pressed it. I was like, "What do you mean by that?" And then he like couldn't. He just overloaded.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, "No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry. I was."
Does he have an accent?
Yeah,
Ah, that makes it so much funnier.
yeah. And
How do you
then,
overload with an accent?
How do you overload with an accent?
What does that sound like?
I'm not good at this one.
Something
There you
like
go.
that.
Because you're closer.
Nope, you look more.
No, you're a lot closer.
Hey, chat. Who looks more?
Hey, chat.
Who looks more Indian?
But he's not able to. I'm gonna teach. I'm gonna train him.
Okay.
I'm gonna train him up real nice
Okay.
because he's not into the back and forth like we have where I go, you're saying, and you go, you're black. Because somebody asked, would you rather go to Idaho or go to India? And I said, what do I need to ride on top of buses for?
Okay.
And then he just took it. And I was like, no, say something back now. Go.
There's nothing worse than that.
Anything. Like, it's not supposed to be just one-sided me late. You're supposed to be racist back, stupid.
And you immediately feel like a bully.
Yeah,
It's the wrong
No, when I'm
vibe.
trying to
You
just
gotta
have
hurt me.
fun. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to poke you. You poke me. We laugh about it. Move on. And so he's not there yet. Like, he doesn't fully...
Get it.
Yeah, but eventually I'll have him fried chicken, watermelon, whatever.
Hand sanitizer.
Yeah, yeah.
All
Like,
that.
quick draw. Just
Yeah, yeah. That'd be good. That'd be good. What's he stink like?
kind of like your house. You're not... Don't talk like you're much different.
I'm more hygienic.
Because
than
to
most.
me, if you put the two of you niggas 200 feet away,
Yeah.
can't tell the fucking difference.
Bro, I don't get it. You're more their color. Your beard is curlier. I have straight facial hair and I'm lighter.
I lump you in all the same.
You're colored.
Because if your first language isn't English,
It's just,
You're the same to me.
what if you're Russian?
Well, that's different. That's like I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, right?
Explain.
If you're from a place where if you're walking outside without a head wrap and you get a dry sand cough, one and the same to me. If you use chopsticks, one and the same to me.
Wow.
If you're white but you're not American white, all are the same to me.
So do you enjoy being the kind of piece of shit that just groups?
Yes.
Okay.
La, 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 la. More.
Who's more Middle Eastern? Bro, you see Trump bring those two rappers on stage?
Yes.
Bro.
And then did you see when they got off? And then he was like, I like their teeth like that. I need to get some of my
where
own.
do I
like
get
that."
some of those?
Bro,
Trump and grills.
that is fuck. That's good shit.
Did you see him
That's my president.
Did you see him dancing before the thing?
No.
We had a dude in high school at prom who danced by locking one knee out at a time. And I don't know how to like describe it, but he just danced one. That's Trump's dance, brother. It's the same exact thing, except he throws his hands in there.
I'm trying to think about who it was. I forget.
Oh, I know who it is. I just didn't want to say the name.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember now. But
Yeah.
the way you're describing it is different than what I was thinking.
Well, what he
So-
would do is he would lock one knee out while the other one wasn't.
Yeah,
and
but
then
you're
switch.
also leaving out a core fact of like some girl throwing her shit back.
Yeah, but it's if you take the fat
Because
butt
then,
cheeks out.
yeah, so he's getting twerked on and he's like straight leg.
Didn't that retard boink your crush?
Hey, man.
Holding it.
Owie. I'm fucking
Hey,
29 now.
that.
Fuck you. I don't
play
care.
that sentence back.
Didn't that retard boink your crush? Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
That's hilarious. I saw a clip of this like famous streamer. Have you heard of Jinxie?
Yeah.
I saw a clip of some dude he was in a game chat with. He's like, didn't you wife up a thought? And then he got super butthurt about it. And I was like, I remember those days where you just
The
somebody
thing is,
calls
he
you out like
did,
that.
though.
And, yeah, he calls you out like that and you're just stuck.
Yeah.
Because you know it deep down in your heart. You're like, yeah, but that's partly why it gets to you, because you know the truth that you just don't want to admit to yourself. I've been there, done that, brother.
So let's say you're Jinxie, adopt the
Yeah.
lisp, and let's say your girl is a
Wait, okay, what?
what?
Wait, what?
What did I do?
What did she?
His girl's name is Brecky Hill, or Becky or something, and she's an OnlyFans, like
Oh.
in the top something percentage.
Oh, well, this is why I don't keep up with the kids. I had no idea. I
Yeah,
just saw
I've
the clip of him
seen
getting
TikToks.
upset at
I
his
don't
girl.
do any research.
Yeah, you're deep in the Reddits.
No, I don't watch corn.
You're not watching porn. I'm saying you're just deep in the Reddit.
I'm deep
You're
in the Reddits, yeah.
knowing weird stuff about Jake Paul and stuff.
I know my
like you
stuff.
know Jake Paul's address and shit. You
Yeah.
doxed him.
Somebody does. Yeah, so what would you do if your girl was an OnlyFans ding dong and I went,
You just kind of got out.
how would you respond
you gotta
to that?
think of. You gotta have something to lean on. I don't know, because there's not really much.
And you know me, so you have material, but I guess if you didn't know someone on
You're
stream,
not. There's
that
not
would
really
suck.
much you can lean on in that situation if somebody's trying to shit on you, other than like a money plight or something. Why am I saying plight so much?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's
you
twice
too many
in one
plights.
podcast. Like they go, well, you wifed up OnlyFans girl. I'm like, well, she's making good money. I get to sit here and do nothing. That's like your best, really.
Yeah.
What else do you got?
If
kinda
someone said, if I was dating a girl who did OnlyFans and they were like, your girl's a hoe, I'd be like, I'm a hoe too. Or I don't know, I would try to even it out.
I'm a hoe too.
I would just try to even it out.
Yeah,
I'd
see,
be like, this
but
is,
there's
I
no
don't know,
good
yeah.
response. You just kind of got to eat it.
True.
You're
Your
stuck.
girl's a hoe. I could fuck you. I'll
But that's your response for everything.
Sure.
And do you see how that's also lumped
I'll
in with
actually fuck
with
him.
an insecure, stupid response because there's not much? Do you see
Your
that?
girl's a hoe.
How
How do you work your way out of that?
I know, but I'm saying you're also doing that in normal life,
What?
where I insult you and then you go, "I could fuck you," and like Okay.
But I say it for the cringe. I don't say it like as a real.
I don't know.
And also, you bring up a scenario where I hit someone so hard you could hear it, even though there was fireworks going
You
on,
couldn't even hear it if you were the one that got hit.
and he fell down.
That's how
So
light the
you
punch
could
was.
hear it,
I know, and I'm completely
and
diminishing
he
your point.
crumpled, and then you shut that bitch up.
Oh my god!
And
Hey,
what? You
Watch
want
it.
to get tannered too?
we could go to your house and record, but then again, it wouldn't really work
Yeah, the heated floors.
because your
and
girl would be in the living room, kitchen, bathroom, bedroom that you have. You fucking idiot.
Well, yeah, I could fucking
Poor.
sneeze and poke a hole through your drywall.
That's fine.
Everything's
We're not getting our
shit.
deposit back anyway, but guess what? I wouldn't notice it in this one of 4 bedrooms. Sorry.
Would I rather live in Linwood?
Sorry,
Can I say
idiot.
where you live?
Yeah.
Is that
Linwood.
okay?
Yes.
Would I rather live in Linwood or the heart of Seattle? I'd rather live in Linwood.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I was about to say.
No, I'd rather live
libs are ruining Seattle.
in Seattle for sure. But yeah,
Nah,
I hate this place.
I don't mind it.
Really?
It's not like it's not popping by any means. There's not really much going on, but as far
Not that
as
you would partake anyways.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But for just a place with a grocery store and not traffic.
Yeah, you don't care about fun adventure stuff. At
Well,
all.
because I go into the city when I need to go into the city.
Yeah, and it'll take you a good 45 minutes.
Takes me 30 minutes max.
That's actually not too bad then. I genuinely thought that
Max
you're driving.
with traffic.
No, unless you're meeting us further south, then we always have.
Okay, that's different. We're talking about going to the city.
If you went to South Lake Union from here, how long would it take?
30 minutes.
Fuck
You can
guys,
pull it
you
up.
can wait.
Pull it up. 30 minutes. Unless we're talking rush hour, then that's different. But otherwise, 30 minutes. And I don't leave to Seattle unless we're not in rush hour.
34 minutes to Art
See?
Marble Arena.
Fucking told you, brother.
But it's also after.
Fucking.
It's like 6:30.
What did I just
Yeah,
say?
you said rush hour. But
I
if
said
you
I
went
don't
during
leave the
day,
house for rush hour.
Hmm.
There, like for instance, there's an open mic that I would go to, but it's like it starts at 7, so that means I gotta leave the house at the tail end of rush hour, and then I'm
No,
fucked.
you
It's
honestly
not worth
do
it.
live a decent distance away. I'm joking when I say Canada and shit. Ideally,
It's a real pain in the ass if like I gotta go to Dave's house or something.
Yeah.
Then it's like it's just not worth it.
I
There's
like,
times where I will skip something because I don't want to drive that far.
Yeah, I know. I like Bellevue a lot. I feel like that's right there.
Don't you feel like that's kind of hollow though? It's nice in the sense that it's
just
clean.
close.
It's
and
clean, and you know that it's like safe. But what's there? Other than it's a giant strip mall.
Whole Foods, the mall is there. There's a lot of nice stores, and then like as far as anything else, you're so close. Because my home, where I live now, it's a 13, 14-minute drive from my place to Bellevue. That's nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about Bellevue where I just wouldn't really want to live there.
I live in a
It's
super
nice. It's
sorry,
nice, but I just don't. Something about it is off where it's too nice.
white,
Yeah, but I mean Seattle's white too.
but old white, like the kind that would like flinch at your tattoos.
I guess, and that's coming from somebody where like the gym is 4 minutes away, but the road that it's on is you would think that I'm homeless. Like there's a building on the corner right across from the gym that is collecting trash. Like there's old cars and like
For some
like
reason,
just
that was
random
like,
shit.
I
you could
live
probably find a couch at that at that building.
I live in a really like convenient spot, but I'm ready to get the fuck out for sure. Like I
Wait,
can,
when are you moving? Hey, also we're still doing something. I know you've just checked out mentally from the world, but fucking lock in right here.
probably probably soon. Don't wanna
Where are you gonna go?
somewhere,
What?
just somewhere.
Why don't you want to say?
No, I'm probably still gonna be in Seattle. I think I'm gonna be right by the two spots. The two potential spots are gonna be right by where I'm already at, or like I'm gonna stay where I'm at and he's gonna be right by where I'm already at, or the other spot's by Seward Park.
Oh, I don't know where that is.
It's like Never
not gonna
eat
help.
soggy waffles.
not
It's
gonna help.
Southeast.
It's not gonna help.
We play tennis there all the time.
I don't play tennis.
You don't do anything else other than things
that I like to do.
that your friends like to do. You don't do.
Yeah. So why do I have to do things that? That's what you'll learn as you mature and get older.
Tell me
See
about
how
it.
I'm setting that up for you?
Yeah, hit me.
Why spend time doing things that you don't enjoy? You already spend so much time at work. You got to go to a family reunion, Christmas time. You don't really like your family that much. You already have to do so many things that you're obligated to other people that aren't enjoyable to you personally. They're not fulfilling with your time. So the time you have complete control of, why spend it doing things you don't like?
You used to have the emotional range of a potato.
Yeah. That's
And
true.
you thought coffee was gay.
Yeah, I did.
And you recently
Still
have an
is.
understanding of
Fauci.
what like emotions even mean.
Uh-huh.
And you're trying to tell me
How
that
things
having
work because you don't have a grasp
that
anymore.
doing
You've lost touch.
activities with your friends is not fun.
Certain
You're
activities.
gay.
Certain activities.
Sucking dick.
That's with the right friends. That's fun.
You'll
But tennis,
suck dick, but you won't play tennis.
Yes,
Unreal.
because sucking dick is less gay than tennis. Fuck you.
You're pussy.
I hate tennis.
It's
And
so
I hate
fun.
you guys, and I hate getting bothered by
There's a video of you, because you bought a racket at one point,
Uh-huh.
and then you were worse than all of us at the game, and so you flung the racket.
Well, that's gonna get my competitive juices going, and I'm gonna turn around and go
Deep
tennis.
down, it does.
No, it
Yeah.
really doesn't.
You don't like
move
being
me.
worse at things.
It doesn't move me.
Even things you don't care about, you still want to be better.
It doesn't move me.
You're too competitive. I know you.
I'm telling you, for tennis, it doesn't move.
Even
me.
if you got on your knees and swore to me like I'm your god, I wouldn't believe you.
Well, your god has an elephant head and 8 arms.
Your
So
god is fake.
You don't really know. You don't really know what you're talking about.
Who's your god?
Siddhartha? Is that a real one?
I don't know.
I think I've heard that somewhere, but I couldn't tell you if is that the elephant nigga?
I don't know.
I gotta look it up.
I told you this dude's more Hindu than me. Who's the war god? Shiva. Suck me. That's definitely a god.
Okay, no, it's not.
Shiva is the.
I don't see. I need to brush up on my god knowledge.
When I used to fucking train, bro, I researched every god of war and every. Ew.
Have you read what's that book?
The Odyssey?
No, the one about 99 laws of power or whatever. What's
No.
the one where you gotta like know your enemies, be
Oh.
one step ahead?
Oh, the Book of Five Rings
Have you
or the
read
Art
it?
of War?
Either? Have you?
Of course.
You've read both?
I was a
of them?
nerd about martial arts. I have one sitting on my TV stand right now. The Art of War. I love that book.
You read them both?
Of course. One's by Lao Tzu, the other one's by Miyamoto Musashi.
What age were you when you read these?
It was when I read one in Sacramento, and then I read the Book of Five Rings even before that, so it must have been like 21, 20, like around there. I'm assuming.
I'm just trying to picture what you looked like when you were
Young,
reading
just
these.
young-
Like, I'm gonna take over the world, and then you still had like an underbite. You attack your enemy when he's least expecting it. You're just sitting there like, this is so interesting. You're still drooling on yourself, bitch ass. You really used to drool randomly.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
My teeth opened the pathway for saliva to
The
kill.
amount of times where you'd be talking and you just gleek out of nowhere and continue your
You know what it was?
conversation.
I was hungry.
Oh, yeah. That's what happens when your family has no food. Pass the duchy to the left hand.
This is what happens when your family has too much food.
Yeah, well fed. That was a sign of wealth back in the days.
Your shoes need emotional support.
What do you mean?
You can't wear a belt.
Yes, I can.
You're a fucking tubby.
Okay.
Yep. You chairs don't like you.
That's good. That's good. Chairs don't like me, but the electric one will when they find out all the deeds you've done. When we ordered shirts.
Bad.
We ordered shirts. Do you think that was like a well thought out? Come on. it's
N-
okay.
yeah,
I
you
got them
could
all
say
day.
that
I got
about
'em
all
all
of
day.
them.
Got them all day.
Do more.
Um,
Do two more.
you don't have an upper lip.
Okay. Beautiful upper lip.
It looks like my ass.
Second
When
one.
we ordered shirts for our friend's bachelor, he's not gonna listen to this.
No.
Actually, yeah, we could talk about this openly. Fuck
Yeah.
you, because he
Yeah.
doesn't listen.
Yeah.
Should have listened, idiot. You would have found out the little surprise.
Would have
we
been
had
our
for you.
only fan.
We ordered shirts with his face on it, and it's the worst picture that we have of him. And we're gonna wear them out to his bachelor party on a night out in the town, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, that guy looks terrible," and then you'll see him in person, and be like, "He looks terrible."
Yep.
When we took sizes, one nigga got a XXL.
Who was that? I don't have his number saved. Really?
Yeah.
Is he a
Well,
puffer
he's tall,
fish now?
he's also tall as fuck, but he probably
Sure.
puffer fish as well.
Really?
Um,
Damn. He was a good looking chap.
I was surprised how many people got large. I thought Sam was the only one with the medium.
Do you think that
Little
bothers
less
him
than-
being small like that?
I
I would hate to be a small, tiny boy like him.
probably. I would imagine.
Small, tiny boy.
Good shit.
Bro, I got a quick story, but
What?
hurry.
What?
Let's finish the thing about shirts, bitch.
I was just saying that it's funny that nigga got an XXL.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah. What'd you get?
That's a poncho.
You got a large?
XL.
XL. Why'd you
I
get
like
an XL?
Because I like the way it fits. Do you think I can't fit into a large?
Yes.
Why?
Cause fat.
This okay. Well, granted, this shirt is extra large. How does it fit?
L Chase. Hey, spam L Chase
L
in the
reader. I'm sorry that I fit into shit that you just don't fill out. I don't know.
chat. L
what happened.
size. Spam L size in the chat.
I don't know what happened to you, but you used to be a man.
Okay. Because I'm not fucking obese. Bro, I am wasted, by the way. My body's ass right now. I haven't worked out, ran at all. So you're going to be fine. I'm talking all this shit. I'm going to look like shit.
Yeah.
I'm like so bloated. I looked at myself. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That's what happens when you don't work out for 2 months.
Sometimes I look in the mirror and I smack my stomach like it's an ass. I go, what happened?
When I was a virgin, like when I was like 14, I'd close my eyes and grab my ass in the shower and pretend like I just grabbed the girl's ass.
You could have gone your whole life without disclosing that information.
Know it.
I didn't need to.
Know it. That's wild. Bro, I was at an event and we were
An
packing
event
up
For what?
for Tracy. And-
Okay, what does that mean?
Okay, sorry. Let me give more context.
Like,
So
try a little.
I was at an event where she is selling candles and stuff, so she has a booth set up. The event is ending and everyone is leaving.
Okay.
And so we're packing her stuff up. There's a table, there's a tent, there's items. We're packing it all up. I swung by only to help her pack. Helpful, kind. You're black. You don't do that for your girl. I was helping. She had a mirror on the table that people would like try products on and then look in the mirror to see if they
Like,
want.
oh, I still look like shit. And then
They look like shit. The blue hair, you know the kind. And so as we were packing, the mirror was on the ground temporarily, and a dude pushing a bike and had some food in his hand walked by, and he noticed it as he's walking. I feel like the glint off the mirror caught his attention. So he just walks up the mirror and he's standing completely upright, but he's looking down into it. And you quickly get the sense for just the way he looked that he probably lives behind a Jack in the Box. But he's
good.
what? So he's looking down into the mirror and he's kind of like this.
Oh, rocking back.
Yeah, like rocking back and forth and looking into it. And I'm standing there and I'm just watching him to see if anything like crazy is going to happen, whatever. And he goes, "This is really like high-tech technology." That's what he says
About the mirror.
about the mirror, like being on the ground. Something about that was like perplexing to him.
Okay.
He probably has not seen himself in a while. So then he looks up like he's shocked there's people, and he looks at her and he goes, "Oh, you're so pretty. You're wonderful looking. You're so pretty. Is that who is that? Is that your sister?" He asked me. And I go, yeah, that's actually my biological sister.
Uh-huh.
He's like, oh man, she is something else. And I'm like, isn't she hot? And he like catches himself. He looks at me like, what
Why would you say
yeah,
that?
like his wind was deflated a
Uh-huh.
little bit. And I was like, watch this. And I go over and
And
I
you
kiss
kissed
her.
her?
And he was like, oh, God bless you. God be with you. And like walked off, like shocked that I kissed my sister. That's the best way to get rid of him.
What the fuck? And she
What
just
did he say?
so she
Oh
just
yeah, he said, "Oh, Godspeed, Godspeed." Like he was like, "Oh my God," like shocked.
she just rolled with it.
She just stood there wondering what the fuck, like just watching this unfold because he was in our space. So I'm standing there holding stuff, waiting for him to leave because I don't know if he's gonna grab something, you know. And then he ended up thinking that I just kissed my own sister on the mouth.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I respect that. Good
Thank you.
shit.
Thank
Way to
you.
play that out.
it was funny.
I thought I was gonna die in a drive-by at the comedy club.
A drive-by?
Yes. Standing outside the comedy club, talking to some people. Nigga rolls up. Not nigga, it was a white guy. Rolls
So
up,
you're safe.
window rolled down.
Yeah.
And he just goes, "Hey, fuck BTK all day. Fuck what y'all talk about BTK." Like going crazy. And my back was turned, so I like turned around to face him.
Yeah.
And in that moment, I could just imagine him lifting a gun. Like
Yeah.
the way he was talking. And I immediately was prepared to just dip.
Yeah.
And
Dodge a bullet.
he ended up driving off and it was okay.
Yeah.
But like I realized in that moment how quickly shit could have just gone south and you don't have any time to react.
Yeah.
And everyone else just stood there. Like
Did they think what you thought? Like
No.
Oh.
I was the one that was like, he could have just fucking shot.
I fully am on board with what you're saying on this
Like
one.
why would you not be prepared for that? Because I could definitely see a realm in which a random dude just goes crazy out of nowhere. I don't know why he picked the comedy club. What did he think we were?
What does BTK stand for, you think?
I think bloodthirsty killers. I could be wrong. I have no clue. I'm not affiliated. But then he drove off in a Jetta, and I was like, okay, well I don't.
And was it you?
Volkswagen Jetta. Fuck, yeah, that's what I'm saying. My girl's car. I was like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can't.
You can't act hard. Yeah,
can't
there's certain
kill me in
scenarios
that.
you can't act hard. I recently, you know how I always avoided like Two Girls, One Cup and like Saddam Hussein sawing heads off. Yeah, like I wasn't a fan of those kinds of videos. I never partook. You did. I recently, to feel something, got something happen. Now I still haven't seen anyone eat shit, so pipe down. But I was on Twitter and I found this page now that it's since been like blocked, not by me. Like Twitter
Yeah,
took it
it's been
down.
removed, yeah.
Called Violent News. I went down a rabbit hole, brother. In the span of an hour, I probably watched like 100 to 200 different people get brutally murdered.
Why'd you watch so much?
They were all so interesting. One was better
No.
than the next.
No.
Dude, this one, like, it's so crazy how easily people get killed. When you don't see it often, like when I saw that, I was like, I don't care. I'm going to be a pussy. It's not worth it. Like if I'm in a situation at a bar and someone's like talking shit, you won. I don't care anymore. Like I already didn't care. Now I'm not even going to risk. Bro, there was a noise complaint at an apartment. A guy came down. They kind of like yelled at each other. One person grabbed scissors. Didn't even do anything with it.
And
He stepped back for a second to tell like his girl to go. The dude who was standing there pulled out a gun. When he pulled it out, the guy who had the scissors' son ran at him.
no.
I
Okay.
think
Okay. All right.
18 years old.
We don't need it
Dad, son, dead.
anymore.
Just saying.
All
Ended,
right.
And now he
All right,
clicks
all
the
right.
elevator and he's waiting to take the elevator down while the hallway is what it is.
Oh my God.
We're just one of 100.
I'm not scared to
The
get
cartel,
okay. Well,
the drive-bys,
all right.
they get out the car and they run after they're already crawling. It's crazy. You don't need to
I'm about
flag
to
this.
pull the flag.
No. Anyways, crazy shit happens so common that like people shoot so easily. I'm gonna be a pussy from now on.
I'm not opposed. I've embarrassed myself that way before when I was working.
Shooting people.
No, when I was working at the law firm,
Yeah.
it was on 3rd Ave, so that's a sketchy street to begin with. And this dude is it's during COVID times. Dude is wearing all black. He has like a baklava shit, whatever the ski mask type of thing on, and glasses. And he has his, I think it's a bike or a cart that he's pulling behind him, and he parks it and like goes into his backpack.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like close to the building, like he's on the corner outside the building. I'm trying to walk back in so I can.
He sees you.
Go to lunch, and yeah, he doesn't. We don't like make eye contact or anything weird, but seeing him go into his backpack and wearing that outfit, I ran into the building.
Yeah,
like I sprinted in and I ran to the elevator.
How's that embarrassing?
Sorry,
you're not ready for war.
Oh yeah. I mean, better safe than sorry, but it's embarrassing that he didn't end up shooting anything.
Oh yeah.
And I just took off sprinting in front of him.
If you did run in with some bullets whizzing by, that's cool. That's cool.
That would be cool. And with my Chipotle, just like dodging bullets and
yeah, there's like beans flying, like it's all aesthetic.
No, it all stays. Listen, I stay calm and collected under pressure. I would have kept that whole entire bowl intact.
Yeah. You've never been pressed a day in your life.
Really?
Okay.
I've never been pressed a day in my life.
I got a story about one time I think I almost got robbed, similar to like the ski mask thing. Okay. You want to hear it?
Go.
This is when I was single years ago now. And I went
good old days.
I went to fucking, Alki, and it was nighttime for the view, and we had pulled up and we drove like further down the strip to where it's more secluded, like in between the houses. It's hard to describe, but you know that strip where the view is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so we just kept going down, and we pull up there, and we were smoking, and so we were playing music, and we were just talking, and we were chilling in the car, and we were high. And I had like laid my seat back, and she was still sitting up, but we were just talking. Like I had my eyes closed. It almost felt like I was drifting in and out of sleep, but it was pretty late. I would say probably like 11 p.m. or something. I didn't know this because the person wasn't there when I laid my seat back, but later on I found out there was a girl standing on the sidewalk where by where we had parked. And she kind of kept getting like a little closer to the car, and she was like looking at us and then like looking at her phone, and it didn't seem like she had anywhere to go. Maybe she was waiting for someone, but that's the description that I got later on of her. I was like, we were listening to music. I was like in and out of sleep, and then I didn't have like a sixth sense or anything at all. Like I didn't go, oh, I just randomly put the seat up, turned the car on, and drove off. Like I just did it. As I was driving off, there was a car that had just pulled in front of us, and there was a dude that had gotten out of a car with a ski mask on and his hand on a handle of something in his waist. And he had like just opened the car door and was heading in our direction, and we're the only cars there. There isn't more cars. It's like an emptier spot. Yeah. And like we drove off, and the only thing I saw was like briefly him, like what the fuck in my mind. And then I saw him look at the girl and go, like shrug, like what the fuck? They like maybe like what the fuck they left. I clearly saw the handle. I saw the ski mask on. He hopped out the car. It just happened to coincide with when I randomly decided to leave. And then she saw everything that happened and started crying. And so she was like, we got to call the police. That was insane. Oh my God. Like if we were there for a second longer, why'd you leave? And I was like, you saw that girl there and you didn't think, like, I guess why would you? But
if somebody's
she was sitting up. I'm fucking sleeping high as shit.
If somebody's next to your car for a prolonged period of time, I would be.
Like, tell me about it. At least be like, that girl's sketchy. Nothing. I just randomly sat up and left. I can't even call it a sixth sense, but it was that close.
Stroke of luck, huh?
That close.
Because he would have turned you to Swiss cheese.
Or just try to take
and
whatever.
I would have gone to your funeral and cooked the shit out of you.
Of course you would think of cooking, you fucking fat piggy fuck.
Yeah, the only issue is that I don't think I would really win the audience over because there's only going to be 4 people there. So
you look like you have lice.
Yeah, and you look like fucking.
You look like lice ran out of real estate.
I keep getting ads for head shavers, and I'm so fucking close.
Stop saying it.
I am. I'm so close. I'm fed
Is it
up.
that bad? I know it is.
Yeah, and it's like the inconvenience of having to spend an hour and a half to cut my beard and fade my hair. And it's like I could just shave all of it off and it takes 20 minutes instead.
Not the beard though, just the hair.
Well, the hair, it would take like maybe 5.
You would never shave the beard, I don't.
No.
We got to do at some point, if this podcast gets big enough, I'm going to try to convince the audience to convince you to take some sort of bet that involves you having to lose and shave.
It doesn't matter how many people are trying to go shave.
No, you'd fold.
I
You'd
could be
fold
in
quick.
a fucking arena of people chanting shave, 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 and I'll just sit there and go, no.
No, but if I get you into a bet, if you
I'm
lose
not
the bet,
betting
you'll shave.
against myself. There's nothing for me to gain that is worth having to shave my
That's
beard.
gay.
Why?
If you're not willing to shave for something, you're gay.
That's fine.
Okay. And
I'm
you're
not-
gay for thinking it's okay.
Okay.
Triple gay.
We're just going to keep piling on. I'm not moved by it, man.
Cool.
Speaking of pressuring and being a piece of shit, today, so I have 3 friends that I played COD with all the time.
Uh-huh.
And I'd start arguments between them just for funsies.
Because one's
Well, no.
No.
Nothing related to political views this time.
Okay,
It's
okay.
just for the sake of competition.
okay.
And so today I was like, I'm just going to randomly start counting stats on like how many kills everybody gets over a certain period of time. And the person with the lowest amount of kills is going to get a specialized trophy for being absolute ass. It started an entire competition between everybody.
What happened?
Then they just started comparing their stats amongst each other and be like, no, you're fucking ass.
Are they
Based
pretty
on-
comparable?
Yeah, they're all about the same.
Okay. So there's like room to argue.
Yeah,
That's
and
fine.
so now there's intense pressure to not be the worst.
Mm-hmm.
And I love just having that impact. You know, walking into a room, setting it on fire, walking out.
It's fun for sure. What? So is there gonna be like an actual thing?
Yeah, I'm going to make a trophy. Like
That's
I
fun.
looked up on
What does that mean?
just go on Amazon.
Like a real actual trophy?
Yeah, you can customize.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not like
When
gonna
you
be
said
super-
trophy, I pictured like a game
No,
in-game.
it's going to
thing.
be like a $20 little trophy and you can get the custom engraved little piece.
That'd be funny.
So I'm just going to get that for whoever is the worst.
That's funny.
I'm not going to tell them. I'm just going to ship it to their
You're
house
a little
one day.
shit starter.
I am.
You're a little firecracker.
Just anything to be. And I can't help it.
You're a little
I can't not do it.
Spunk fucker.
Like if somebody is doing bad, I can't not tell them that they're doing bad.
A giblet Hershey.
Like even with you ordering the shirts
Yeah.
for our friend's bachelor party.
Yeah, yeah. You didn't even give me
I
the
know-
chance to do it.
Yeah, I
wrong.
know that you're like you're running low on bandwidth just with all the stuff you got going on, and still I was like, I could give him grace for that. I
Nah.
can't. I can't.
My plan was just to text the group chat in the morning. I wasn't gonna do 10:45
Well,
at night.
Daddy organized the whole thing.
Yeah, we
Don't
took
you
care of
worry about it.
I'm excited to wear the shirts though. I think it'll be a nice surprise because I think he feels like we're all going on the trip and that's all it's gonna be. No, we thought about you, but that's the extent. That's the
That's
extent
it.
because there's not much more, right? And if there's wedding gifts that
Oh no,
people-
no gift.
I know what I could get them, what we could get them.
You know
I know
what
his
I could
favorite-
get? My presents. No. No.
I'm
You
just
know
saying.
what I got? I got him the suit rental. I got him the trip. I got him all that. No.
What about
No,
if
no,
we
no.
got him his favorite
What do I
alcohol?
need to get you a fucking toaster for? We've
Favorite
been friends
alcohol,
since
favorite alcohol.
7th grade. No.
Tequila. Favorite.
No.
tequila.
No. Makes no sense.
Yeah.
The presents, the wedding gifts or stuff, in my opinion, is for people, acquaintances, and people that are not that close. Like, what are you doing getting your best friend a wedding gift?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You know what we should do? We should reach out to everyone going to the wedding except for and create a union. And then we all strike and send him Cash App requests.
Yes, sir. Okay. Let's itemize everything.
You with me?
Yes. Also, I gotta flag the names because I want to bring up
Okay.
this topic.
Okay.
So we saw a situation I wanted to get your thoughts on this because I talked to Natalie. Natalie has different thoughts.
She disagrees with you?
Yes, on this. But then I asked other friends. I think it's a gender thing.
And she's your girlfriend. She disagrees with you?
And she gets the bada bing, bada boom.
What's this world come to?
Bachelor party, bachelorette party. You're the groom. One of your girlfriends, like one of your fiance's friends, sends you a text, be like, "Hey, here's the restaurants we're gonna be at in case you want to order a special round of drinks for your girl's bachelorette party."
You want me to save my take? Because I'm raging.
What is your take?
I'm bursting at the seams.
Yeah. What's your take?
Fuck you, batch.
Why?
You get her something. I'm giving her a wedding and a $30,000 ring. Batch.
Yep. You spit on the mic.
Dude, you know what this mic smells like? Baklava.
That was my feeling too. And when I spoke to all my other friends, they also agreed. But then when
Dave
I
and I
asked
talked
Natalie,
about this outside the
Natalie
chat.
was like, "That's you." She's just asking if you want to do something nice.
You presumptuous
And then-
bitch. You fucking. That's not asking. You can't put that out there and then he says no. There's no yes or no.
Yeah, you can.
No.
I
You
mean,
just put this motherfucker in a position that
you
we're.
say no if you're real.
No.
if you're about
No.
What do you mean?
That's all her best friends. It's all like fucking masks and charades. You can't fucking say no because then you look bad. And then she thinks that you got to look good for her. It's not even about you. You got to, now you're in a position where you got to do it to make sure they have fun.
I don't agree.
You're insane.
I don't agree.
You can't say no.
Why?
Because it's not.
I think you can.
It's an implied you got to do this.
No. I think you
That's
can.
crazy.
But it's the friend being like, you could do it. So it's the friend.
And you know what'll
They're
happen?
like, shut up.
You know what'll happen? They'll get drunk. They'll be talking about it later. She'll be like, yeah, I can't believe didn't do anything. And then all the girls will sit there and gossip. And then you don't know girls. And then will be like,
You don't.
will be okay.
Hey.
Oh. Wait.
Why do you keep giving names when we're doing hypotheticals?
You already said Dave earlier, too. Okay. So just go back and bleep it. It'll take you 10 seconds. And so then the bride will be like, wow. And I already know if he did do it, he would send a half Cash App request to the bride. So it'll all be like good in the end because that's how they operate. But, dude, do you understand what he's going through to make this work? This is a second house.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Fuck off.
What else do you want?
And I talked to the groom separate outside the chat about
No,
this.
because this is a hypothetical.
Hypothetically, I talked to him in real life, but it's fake. And he has the same sentiments. So, she ruined everything. The wedding's off.
Yeah, that annoys me because if tables were turned, we're not gonna message the bride and be like, hey, you want to pay for our round of drinks? It sounds ridiculous coming the other way.
He has a fake hypothetical game plan, though.
Because it's like, why do I gotta pay for your fat friends to drink sparkling cider?
The thing is, if it was
I get
like
my girl something, but why I gotta get your friends with the wobbly underarms? Fuck her.
the ones where they're in the pool and they have floaties, but they don't have floaties.
Yeah.
Your grandma,
Hey,
she's hot.
fair enough. That's fair game.
Yeah. No, that would bug me. But also, if I thought of it on my own, I'd probably do it.
Yeah,
It bugs me
I
that
think
she
it's the
said
prodding.
it. Yes.
The prodding that. In
I want him to have fun.
yeah,
Bottle.
like don't come up with ideas for me to do that cost me money.
Give me a chance to fail.
But also, there's no failing
No,
because
there's
the
no
ultimate thing is the getting married.
Yeah.
So this is not. Yeah, this is upsetting, and I think it's a clear gender discrepancy.
But that's okay. It's not fair in either category. Life's not fair. We have advantages. They have advantages.
Way to put a bow on that.
Yeah.
before we ship it off. Good
We
shit.
gotta send it off, baby.
Good shit.
Your response to my thing, I thought it was funny.
Yeah, we got to talk about how you put notes that we for topics that we discuss. Holy shit, it's really bad.
Yeah.
Why can't I understand what you're saying? Why does it have to be a secret code that only you can read?
First of all,
It's
they're
a
not
shared document
always
for
like
that
that.
reason.
But to be fair, you normally never add shit. You never contribute. They're notes from me. 9 out of 10 times. That's my argument.
But the thing is, it's a shared doc for us both to view for topics that you're supposed to pick because I'm doing all the other stuff, right?
Yeah. 9 out of 10 times when you view it, is it true that it's like an hour or two before the podcast?
No,
The morning of?
maybe. But also, what does that matter?
Because you don't really contribute in there. So I put cliff notes for me. So when I bring up something, I know what I'm bringing up, and that's all I need.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, baby.
Do you know where I contribute?
I don't see it, so it's
Lights,
not real.
camera, action, fucking individually printed and hung up one by one
This
by
is
fucking
already
one.
over. This was one contribution.
Okay, what about all
This
the video
doesn't keep
clips?
rolling
What are all the
on.
video clips?
The one, okay.
Maintaining all of that stuff?
I'm going to be a dick here.
Hey, whole thing. How many hours compared?
I'm going to be a dick.
Go.
Ready?
Go.
Okay. If the clips were what they were, they'd be fucking out. Right? So when you take a 17-month break on editing and clips and you get leeway because I'm fucking nice and I'll still drive you for an hour, sometimes you get cliff notes, whore.
So you're
My
saying
argument.
that you can't fully type out a thought because your ADHD riddled fucking brain is so permafried that you can't handle focusing for 60 seconds to
Yeah.
type out Tesla stock down 4%.
Yeah.
You can't type that out
Yeah, I can.
because I took a couple weeks off of editing clips when there's already probably upwards of 50 of them out. So if you want to take the
The
time,
number of times we've been like, yeah, we'll upload like interesting discussions in our Reddit reviews, and then we look and it's just us calling each other some names and that's it.
I know, because think about how many good things get ruined by me throwing something up and then you just say a slur.
Or how many good
shuts the
things
whole
get
thing down.
ruined because they just never get clipped.
Yeah, because you can't read.
Because they never get clipped.
Because you can't read.
We
So
already
I
settled
saved
that.
you.
We settled that, bitch.
So I saved
we
you.
settled that,
So
bitch. Don't
I
open that up.
saved you.
Here. I'll do better cliff notes because now I know that you actually go give a fuck about them. You're right. I could have been more descriptive.
That's right.
How about that? How's
That's
that for
fucking right.
humble?
Yeah.
I could fuck you. It's a callback, gentlemen.
I'm scared of flying. I'm not looking forward to flying to Scottsdale.
When
And what makes me feel even better is seeing that, what is it, Singapore Airlines, Malaysia Airlines, doesn't matter. One of those, I'm not going to say it. One of those
Nagasaki?
airlines had somebody die and multiple significant injuries because a plane fell 6,000 feet abruptly, just out of nowhere. Niggas that weren't buckled in hit the roof, the baggage, everything dropped straight on the floor. So one dude, his wife, landed straight on the floor, significant spinal injury. She's paralyzed from the waist down currently. One other guy died, like, just from a plane falling out of nowhere.
Jesus. Do they know any, like, why? Lightning? Because I've been on a plane before where lightning hit it and it just literally went from where it is to like 100 feet lower. I don't know the numbers.
Wait,
but
lightning hit your plane?
yeah, it's happened plenty of times.
Yeah.
Lightning hits plane all the
I know,
time.
but I'm saying, I don't remember hearing this about significant.
It's not even a thing.
No, I'm saying your experience with a plane dropping. I don't
Oh,
remember
because they
you.
hit a building instead?
Well,
or
no,
is this a
I'm
joke?
not setting up a joke. Tell me the story.
Oh, it's not even a like, I have nothing to say. We're in a plane. There was some bad weather and lightning hits
What
the
did
plane.
it feel like? Did you go,
Nothing.
oh shit?
Nope. It literally just went. "Arr." I didn't even know it was lightning until intercom.
You're not scared of flying at all?
I am. I'm just saying I was younger and I didn't know what happened. So it's not a good story.
You're scared of flying?
I have like the logical understanding that I'm in a fucking metal thing 40,000 feet in the air and I'm completely incapable of doing anything about my fate. I have that, but I also am not, what's the word? A bitch.
Because I'm terrified. I think what fucks with me is when I'm sitting there, like when you're in a canoe, for instance. Have you ever like put your hand on the water? You're like, oh shit, there's really nothing under me. There's
Yeah.
nothing solid to stop me. That it's like that, but knowing like underneath the plane, what I can't see is 40,000 feet of space
Yep.
before the ground. It's like I'm technically on a chair, it's solid, whatever, but I'm not on stable ground at all.
Yeah, you're breaking down being in the sky.
Yeah, I am.
Good shit.
So knowing that that's what's under me, I think fucks with me
Yeah.
mentally.
I get it. That's not one where that doesn't make sense to me. I get it.
I realize I think I might be claustrophobic or something. It's something about not being able to see out the front.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we were in a party bus one time,
Mm-hmm.
because I can't see like the road, like being turned to the side and just having to be in a box that's jiggling up and down, I can't see the direction. I think that fucks with me.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm aware of the lack of control, being in the air, all that. But like when I get in there, I'm just excited to eat like Biscoff cookies and chill. There's a very nostalgic feeling for me because I did the bulk of my traveling when I was younger. So I just get in there and I'm like, it's fun, exciting.
I just don't know what happened because I remember flying to Disneyland. No, I think that was the first time that I flew.
How old?
Like I was a kid. I was in fifth grade, maybe.
Oh, you just weren't conscious yet.
Maybe I think probably younger than that actually.
Yeah, you're
But
just
went to Disneyland, and I remember being in the bathroom
Uh-huh.
and the turbulence happening while I was going pee, and that being fun.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's shaking. What? But then now I get on a plane and it turbulence a little bit. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die. Everyone I know is never gonna. I'm never gonna get to accomplish my dreams. It's over. And I don't know what happened and how to change it.
you just
Besides
became
just
conscious.
getting drunk on the plane. I'm gonna have to drink on the plane. There's
Is-
no way around it.
You're probably gonna have to cut this, but is that when your wiener took damage when you were peeing in the plane as a kid and there was turbulence and you hit it against something and it just permanently?
Oh, I thought that was gonna be worth flagging.
No, I know you're a pussy about your cock.
Okay. What were you saying about Chipotle's portions?
Bro, have you seen some of these videos?
where they're getting cooked for having chip portions? and
I
stuff?
think it's so funny that people go into Chipotle's and they start ordering, and if they fucking don't like the portions they get, they'll record it and they'll just walk the fuck out. Now, there's been a couple, since we put that in there's been a couple things that have happened. So, originally, I think a lot of the heat with Chipotle started because they had a chicken shortage for whatever reason. And they asked their workers to like not put as much chicken into bowls or eat it themselves when they were having lunch, because they're allowed to have their lunch there for free. And I think that's where it started. And like people started recording how skimpy they are on the rice and the meat and stuff like that, walking out. And then now, because we're past all this already, the CEO put out a thing to all Chipotle's, and a bunch of people that work at Chipotle's confirmed this. If someone walks in with their phone out, they have to pile on an unusual amount of food in the bowl. So there's a hack where people are now purposely going to Chipotle with their phones out. They don't give a fuck about recording or posting, but they'll do it so they get way more food.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
that's great. I will say,
We'll see him at Chipotle tomorrow.
Chipotle is fucking dog shit now.
Bro, you'll show up with this
It's
tripod, just fucking
It's
trying to
pure
get...
dog shit. I had it like 2-3 days ago.
Mhm.
It's not good. It's
But
just
it
not.
used to be satisfying.
It used to, bro.
What happened?
2016.
Yeah.
Every single fucking day, I will go play basketball.
Yeah.
Come back home, get Chipotle,
Yeah.
go home, shower, eat my Chipotle every day, take a nap. Like it was,
Part of the routine.
yes.
Yes.
And it used to be so fucking good
Yeah.
where I ate it every day and never got tired.
You
I
got
was
the
like,
sour
this
cream?
is good every single day.
You get sour
Yeah.
cream?
Yes.
You get cheese?
Yep.
You get guac or no?
No.
You skimp on
Because
the
it
guac?
costs money.
Yeah, you're always been a bitch about that.
Um,
What kind of meat?
watch it.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Chicken. You never go beef?
Every once
Say-
in a while. Why are
yeah.
you talking so fast?
What do you mean?
But I don't know what they did. Is E. coli worth the flavor?
I don't think there's been any outbreaks lately.
I
There
know
was
that's
outbreaks
what I'm
back
saying,
then.
but there wasn't that many. I'd rather have the recipe and take the risk
Yeah.
than what it is now. It's like
Sure.
so fucking trash. I don't know what they did differently, but it's like the allure of it is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we love is ruined.
Based on reading comments, it was like 5-6 years ago. The new CEO came on, and that's when everything went downhill. I don't know what he did specifically, but
Why does making money ruin everything? Like why does it affect literally everything?
it's passion versus just income, right? That's when you
I
just
know, but how many times do we have to go through this where something we love becomes monetized in a way that makes it unfun, and then we have to find something else?
we're gonna get there.
And then it's great, and then it gets monetized, it becomes unfun, and then it's something else.
I want the
If
very
we
few
get there-
people to know that when we have the opportunity to make money and sell I will do it, and I do not give a fuck. Unsubscribe because this won't be as good, and I don't care.
What do you mean? It's just gonna be like an ad for MeUndies, and then you go on to the next thing.
I'll fucking eat a MeUndies on camera for a sponsorship.
That's
I'll eat a bowl of MeUndies and goat milk.
full of MeUndies. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you have any last words?
Yeah. Do you want me to do a Reddit?
Sure, because
Okay, let's
the
get on
high
it.
set in, and I want to watch the fucking Timberwolves.
I don't care. Swear on
That's fine that you don't care.
Yeah.
I've been watching pretty much every game this whole playoffs.
Don't care.
I'm sorry that I have something fun to tune into. You only have UFC 301, 302, where the fighters get paid $20,000 to do fucking nothing.
Shut the fuck up. You should be embarrassed. All right. Am I the asshole for calling my housemate a stumpy moron in an argument? I bought a new plant for my share house, and my housemate doesn't like the pot. I love ancient Greek mythology, so the pot is a head of Medusa, and the plant is a string of pearls with the idea that the plant grows to resemble Medusa's hair. It's like a type of plant. As it's a new plant, I have it in our living room, which is quite large. We have a 12-seater couch that I always have chicks over on, and he never has any. Felt the
You
need to
put that
include it.
in?
Yeah. With ample space for plants, TV, cabinets, etc. I have it here so it gets plenty of light to grow as the window's east facing as recommended online. That's how it's written. My housemate was mopping the floors this morning as per our cleaning schedule. As the plant's on the floor, he put it outside in our courtyard in the rain. I came home and asked why he moved it, and he said it just sits on the floor and looks bad, and it will be fine outside. I told him it's a young sapling and will die outside and to please bring it back in. He told me he wouldn't because he doesn't care if it dies because it's ugly and he doesn't want it on the ground. We had a brief argument and this is how it's written, I called him a stumpy moron. He is only 5'6", LOL. That's also in parentheses included. Okay. And now he is upset and won't talk to me. I can understand why he is upset with me, but I don't think it's fair for him to not care / purposely kill my plant. Am I the asshole? For reference, the size of the plant is about 20 centimeters high.
Nigga gave centimeters. Yeah. Okay. Learn the metric
You
system.
have expertise in this topic.
Yes.
And so tell me what the fuck you think and why.
They're both assholes.
Okay.
Because you got the plant without asking anybody if it's okay, if it's in the living room and shit. Like you're taking shared space and putting your items in it without asking anybody. So
Agreed.
That's a shit thing to do, especially with 12 people in the house. If everybody did that, what would happen? Your shit would look like garbage.
He did emphasize there was enough space, though.
I know that's
but
not
still,
the problem.
I agree. Yeah.
If there's enough space, that's fine. But you still ask the people that live with you that also pay money to be there. If the shared space, you can do something with it.
Yeah.
So asshole there on his
Mature.
part.
Okay.
Other guy's an asshole for then not putting the plant back after he cleaned.
Okay.
If he had a problem with it.
Okay.
Like you put the shit back, you talk to the guy and be like, hey,
I don't
this
like
plant's
it.
kind of ass. But then to leave it outside intentionally, be like, I don't give a fuck, it's gonna die, whatever. You're an asshole for that.
So that's an asshole thing to do, huh?
Yes. And I know what you're doing because I killed my roommate's sunflower. That's why.
Now we're to the meat and potatoes, ladies and gentlemen. roommate, spam it in the
But
chat.
here's the thing. I'm not saying that's not an asshole thing to do. It absolutely is. Do I regret it? Fuck no.
What happened?
So, I was living in a house at college. One of our roommates took the initiative without asking anybody to plant a sunflower in front of our house.
Okay.
It's 3 dudes in the
Outside?
house. Let's deflect all the bitches. That's what we're trying to do here. We don't want to look like fucking losers. But that's besides the point. He pointed what kind of flower was it?
It was a sunflower.
Yeah, so what does it need to survive?
sun.
Thank you. So let's put it in a place where it's not going to get as much sun. You put it on the wrong side of the door so the flower leaned into the doorway towards the sun so it could survive. So every time we go out of the front door, you have to duck under a fucking sunflower
Yeah.
because this idiot planted it on the wrong side.
It's kind of fun. No, it's kind of like, ooh.
So that's why I started sneaking out in the middle of the night to pee on it. That didn't kill it. So
Okay.
then I tried Windex. That didn't kill it. So finally I took like car motor oil and I poured it on. That shit died pretty quick.
Car motor oil.
Yeah. It was something like that. I don't know. Like brake fluid, whatever.
You didn't. I
don't
thought
give
you
a fuck.
also tried bleach.
It was something. Some sort
And
of
you
chemical
killed
work.
his fucking plant.
Yeah.
And so at no point do you just talk to him.
No.
Fuck yeah.
But also that's payback.
4? Did he fuck your batch?
No. But here's what he did do
Huh.
one time. And I talked to him about this.
There's no
As
way
a
this will be equal, but go.
One time, towards the beginning of us living together, I left a dish in the sink or something. So he takes that dish, and we had the double sink. He takes it and puts it on the middle in between, so it's elevated out of the sink as to highlight. You just left your dish.
Mm-hmm.
So he's being petty.
That's the payback?
Yep. And every time he left for the weekend, he had the master bedroom, so there's the bathroom in there. Me and our other roommate had a shared bathroom. He would lock his door, like we were gonna rummage through his shit.
So him
God forbid-
locking the
God
door
forbid we
where
just
all
be able
his
to share.
belongings is.
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't trust us. Fuck him.
For good or bad reason?
We never stole anything.
You killed shit.
What I know, but what's funny is one of the other roommate made a copy of the key for his bedroom so he could get it anyway. We never did anything wrong. I just used the bathroom at most. That's it. So we brought. Long story short, I don't feel bad
You're the type of dude to like pinch a baby. That's not yours.
if I won't quit crying.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I can't wait till there's a crying baby on the plane because it'll feed off your anxiety.
And I'm gonna pour bleach on it just like the sunflower.
It's a wrap.
And that's our show.
Like, subscribe, comment. Tell us what we could do better. Fuck you.
Bye.